Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off the Crimson this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Motion from the back. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Powers inside. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Follows his blocks. It's Henderson. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Reed. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Bussey. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throwing Reed. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Now on second down. Quarterback changing the play. Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough. Got a little grass. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Snap it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Straka. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback will keep it. He's got enough for the first down. He might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Quarterback keeper. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that. On
the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henderson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. He's got the back in the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The give. See some running room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. About to start the second period here. Holly, what have you got on the weather?
Well, guys, as I mentioned, early in that first quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Long way to go on second down. Here's Reed to throw. Left side is Craven, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. It makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. He'll take it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's fourth and short. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on third down. If he doesn't get it, fourth down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always want to go for it.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Reed. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. They're down to one timeout left in the half. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Might as well run him again. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Edwards. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Out wide left, it's Edwards. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Still looking to his right. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Reed. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Left side is Bussey. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Back to pass, it's Reed. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Throwing Reed. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Got his man to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making the adjustment. Throwing Russell. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Third touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Reed to throw. He'll get rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sets his feet, it's Reed. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 16 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Now here's Reed. Finds us back in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so trying to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reed. Left side, it's Warren. Snags it and he's open. At the 20. He's at the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. It's Reed. Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Brought down at the 2-yard line and just a couple of steps away from the pick six. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. There he goes. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bama. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Reed. He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas A&M! lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. From inside the 15, here's the return. It'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quick give. It's Edwards. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires quickly. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Keelan Russell. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
2nd and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quick catch on 3rd down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Firing to the right, complete. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Alabama pushing the tempo. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in.
Gonna take a shot. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a